What's happening, Dags? I think after this week, I'm gonna be jumping around. You know what I'm saying? Because I get to go against my homie Dindag, my friend, dear friend, who I love dearly, would never, want to say anything cruel or mean to him, except for in the context of fantasy football. And we'll get into that later. Because first and foremost, I got to recap last week. Some people might be like, "Yeah, well, way to go on those predictions. You were pretty wrong." Shit happens. It's fantasy football. It's unpredictable. So shout out to you, Dwayne. Congrats on getting a big dub over a fierce competitor like myself. Doesn't happen too often, or at least I hope it doesn't this season. So big shout out, Dwayne, on that win. Still a dick. Rolo, dude, way to fucking whip Trash Dag into fucking place. He thought he was gonna be all right, because his team did okay, but you showed him that it didn't matter. He's just trash, and he'll always stay there. And that's the last I'm actually probably going to mention. He who shall not be mentioned again. So shout out to Rolo on the big win. Kramer came back into form, got back in to where he wants to be on the season. Beat down Pablo Dag, but hell of a matchup. Didn't realize how close it came. I'm proud of you, Isaac. Maybe if you had a tight end. An actual good tight end. Who knows? Then they got your boy chasing dubs. You got him a dub over all day Ramondre. But don't worry, Wody. We all have our days. You'll bounce back. Denver needed it more than you, bro. He really did. And then Todd Dag. He's on a little slip. My boy Nick Nyland came and took that dub. So big shout out to them. But week 4 is in the past. So I'm living here in the present. The present's going to be starting here soon with Thursday Night Football. And let's just get right into it. Denver, he likes to run his mouth a lot. He likes to talk shit to me a lot. He likes to think his team is so good. And, this might be the year. And it might be the year that he makes the playoffs. But guy's not winning a championship. And this is probably the biggest game of the season for him, Because beating me is equivalent to him winning a championship. That's just how much it means to him. For me, if I lose, I'm playing the long game, I'm champ, Mr. Back-to-back. However, I don't want to lose because then Denver's really going to start talking shit because he's been quiet because he doesn't have the confidence, to run his mouth because I guess he's just not that confident in his squad. So I'll just run my mouth right here on camera, dude. Put it on wax, dude. I'm taking you down, bro. Simple as that. Your team's trash. You're almost as stinky as your boy, who shall not be named. But, yeah, Jonathan Taylor, CMC can scratch his knee and the whole league will blow up and say, oh, look at that. CMC hasn't missed a game yet. Jonathan Taylor, looking kind of busty, He hasn't lived up to expectations. He's out tonight, and we'll see what happens moving forward. So, yeah, I won't get too deep into it. I'll make this a shorter video. I'll just quickly go through the matchups. I definitely had to make this video specifically because I'm, going against Denver, who's been texting me some stupid statement all day. But looking forward to whipping his ass, and we'll go into the next matchup. Pablo Dag versus he who shall not be spoken of. You should really beat this Dag, dude. Imagine holding victories over fucking Din Dag and this fucking shit friend Dag over here. And you know what I'm talking about, Nick. Be a better friend, bro. Nick Dag. Not Nick Nyland. Nick Nyland, you're the real Nick. You're a good guy. Nick Dag, be a better friend, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, back into the next matchup. No, seriously though, Isaac, take him down. That'd be nice. We got Roland versus Kramer. Let me go back to my predictions. Let me start from the top. Obviously, I'm taking Denver down, so that's dub 1. I'm gonna take Pablo Dag over the Trash Dag just out of principle. Because he changed his name to the Trash Dag. I actually respect that. I just noticed that. It's about time he did something that makes sense, because you're trash, so your team should be named Trash Dag. So I got Isaac taking down the Trash Dag because he is what he is. And then we got the Dag Whisperer versus New Dag Who Dis. I don't really know. I'm gonna break this one down and see what the matchups are looking like. On paper it looks pretty close, but Roland, you got Kyle Pitts, and that was your Florida boy is just not living up. He ain't got a quarterback. He's questionable right now. It's his birthday, so I don't know if he's just questionable because he's partying or if he's going to play. You might want to keep that in mind. Be thankful, you got a great commish putting these videos out, giving you a heads up. You got a questionable man in that lineup, and you want to make sure he's ready to rock and roll if you're going to beat Kramer. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the Dag Whisperer on this one because he's got Travis Kelsey and you got nobody basically with Kyle Pitts. So I'll take Kramer in this matchup. Then we got Todd Dag versus Dwayne. Battle of the 2-2. Todd Dag made a statement. He's not trying to drop 3 in a row. So I'm gonna go with Todd Dag this week. I need him to knock off the old Angels of Harambe. I'm looking at this matchup. He may finally have Alvin Kamara back. That would be nice. I have him in another league, and he's been missed. And I'm looking heads to toe. Ooh, I'd actually might reconsider this because you got some question marks on your roster there, Todd. But I'm just gonna hope that your guys are healthy and you take down Dwayne because Dwayne's a dick, and I think I'd rather you win. So I'm taking Todd in that matchup. Then finally, we got boy Nick Nyland versus my boy Wody, 2 of the homies. This might be a get-right game for all day Ramondre. And I actually took a little deeper dive. I'm looking at it, and it's pretty even matchup, man. I honestly, I don't know who to pick. I think Keenan Allen being hurt hurts, and trust me, Nick Nyland, I feel that pain. I have him in another league. Sucks, but yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna take all day with Ramondre. Where am I coming with this analysis, Dwayne? It's right off the dome, bro. I'm just looking at it, spitballing here. Excited about the week's matchup. Really looking forward to taking Denver down because when I do, that next video will be special. I'll make sure I put a lot of thought into it. This is a one-take wonder. I hope it suffices for the Dags. I own my loss. I tried to, we're not perfect. At the end of the day, it's all about what happens at the last week of the season and what's history repeating itself. And hopefully it's three-peating itself because, three-peating Dag. Well, actually, three-peating hurts Dag. And it's hurting right now, because I'm sitting at 2-2. So I need to get above that threshold of 500. And it's going to start with taking down Denver, and what better way to start? So I'll end it with that. Love all you Dags, even you, Denver. You're my boy, but you're a bitch this week. Actually, you've actually been a bitch most weeks, but you're still my boy, so that's cool. And it works out for you, And that's love. You know that. Don't forget that. And Kramer, get your shit together with this upcoming festivities up in Memphis. Figure that shit out. Isaac, maybe get a backup tight end or a new tight end. I said I was going to end it. I didn't. So I guess I got to talk some more. Todd Dag, make sure you guys are playing. I'm sure they wouldn't be in your lineup unless you're pretty confident they would be. So I'll leave it at that. That's enough said. I've rambled too much. Hope you Dags enjoyed it. If you didn't, like and subscribe. Love you, Dags.